tornaríem a estar aquí en un altre directe, en la nostra amiga Sardinilla. I res, en l'episodi anterior vam fer la missió esta laberíntica on vam trobar la caceria salvatge i pistes de Avalak, que és l'amic elfo de Ciri. Vam aconseguir la làmpara màgica que volia Keira i ara vol que l'anéssim a veure, perquè segurament voldrà que li féssim un altre favor. I així que anem cap allà. Anem a veure què vol. Buah, un espectre. Ui, un altre. Són de nivell alt. I com si no hagués passat res. Com si no estés. Aquí hi ha més enemics. Ah, bueno, estos són noobs. Estos són mierders. Però passo d'ells també. Rampage. Collons. Sortit per aquí, que hi havia bastants de monstres, llops... Una mica cabrons, no? De la sortida aquella de cova. Que n'hi hagin tants enemics, però bueno, no passa res. No passa ni media. La gent aquí ja està dormint, així que no podré fer win en ells. Llàstima. Ja el farem més endavant. No passa res. De mi no s'escapen. Farem win sí o sí. Hola, bona nit.
Why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
Bona nit, Rockstar. Anem a veure què vol esta senyora. Senyoreta.
Keira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Pues tu volies que vingués, no? A veure què tens.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Bastantes pedres rúniques, no està mal. Però valen una pasta que no em puc permetre ara mateix. Bàsicament he mirat si tenia alguna carta de win, però veig que no.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Això ja li havia preguntat i això també.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer, you've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Sarah, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Algo vol.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
Vaya.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him, but he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Tendré que volver a la lámpara para poder nadar allí.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Segur que et va agradar.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Exacte.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
Pues vale.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later, maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
En plan, walkie-talkie.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
De res, dona. Yep, bones Rick Rook. Cuenta la cabaña del conjurador. M'ha canviat la missió. Hòstia, gràcies per los bitcoins. No, què era això? No me'n recordo. Sé que li donaven a Dimovo i ara no me'n recordo. Però gràcies. Este és nivell 6. Això, bits. Moltes gràcies. Soc nou en tot això. De fet, ets la primera persona que me dona això. Moltes gràcies. I ja estic. Vale, pensava que anava en direcció contrària. Oh, Déu meu, sardinilla, que surtes del camí. No. Vale, aquí mateix. Soc la primera i la segona. Me n'ha donat 10 més. Moltes gràcies. Mare meva. No va més ràpid, això? Bufaguera, a veure si va més ràpid. Però que bonic es veu este joc. És que m'encanta.
Geralt, can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Vaya susto.
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Oh, la portem clara.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Vinga, va, ja arribem. Hòstia, està ple de submergidos, hola? Ah, no, no son sumergidos, son estos demonios podridos, estos que te exploten a la cara cuando les falta vida.
Geralt, are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must
Magia de
be
usar y
very
tirar.
careful.
Estos sí que son sumergidos. ¿Y ghouls? Sí. Rampage. Mare meva, està ple. Està ple. Corre y no mires atrás. Esa lámpara para encontrar fantasmas. La tengo equipada, sí. Explora la torre. ¡Up! Una bruja del agua. ¡Up! Adiós. Bueno.
Let's try Keira's lamp.
Aquí hi ha un cofre, no? Yes.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Que cabrons. Que cabrons. Sí, aquí hi ha.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Molt sanes no estaven, no?
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Look, Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Què és això?
Blood. Many must have died here.
Vale, doncs continuem. Per aquí baix no hi ha gran cosa. Yep. Havia paregut veure més taques de sang, però no. Aquí.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Jo espero on he vingut abans. Tinc... Oh, hi ha un cofre aquí. Ja veus el que té.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Apareix i se'n va.
Gold! Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who? Who are you?
Adiós. Se l'ha envenenat. Se l'han cruspit. En pataquetes. No m'agraden gens estos ruidos. Fiquen nerviós. Una altra vegada esta senyoreta. I bulo. Ja estem tirant quadres en terra.
Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Pasadizo que debo estar aquí, obviamente.
Someone dragged something across the floor. More dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Bingo. Esta d'aquí està baixada, no es pot usar.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Dia 346. Un diari del mag.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Annabelle.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me.
Perdona?
I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
No.
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave.
Está una mica enfadada.
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects.
Tía, se lo han minchado viva.
My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream.
Vaya putada. Que la estiguessin devorant i no poder fer res.
Why can't I leave this place?
Perquè algo te retén.
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man looked like a monster had attacked him recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
No le agrada que la pretiguen.
Can you talk to the island's other
Molt
specters?
sospitós.
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me.
Bueno, així ell pot trencar la
Left me here
maldició.
all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Exacte.
Did I? You must have misheard.
No, no.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
O no se'n recorda, mos està mentint.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Llévale mis huesos. Uf. Casi que no. Porque no confío en ella.
Really sad story, but something's not right.
Claro.
Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will
O
not
es
hear
ella
this.
mateixa.
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Buah, una dama d'este, és un espectro. És ella qui mata a la penya. Oh, cabrona. Uy, rates a full. ¿Qué me dice? Bueno, un moment. Un moment, Julio. Oh, que... Hola. M'ha destruït, hola. Puf. Maco? Tu sí que ets un maco. M'ha destruït, loquete. Això de jugar a la màxima dificultat és dur. No com tu, que no jugues en Tormento. Psst. El Diablo 3. Psst. Destructor. Arriba ja me fa clip. Serà puto. Puto Pau barra Drixor. Per cert, demà te passo a buscar o no? Que no t'ho havia dit. Ai, la entrevista, què tal? Que no m'has dicho nada, ¿eh? Mala persona. No passo demà? I això? Que no vas? Buah, tinc que tornar a parlar amb ella, que m'estàs contant, loco. Us ho passaré ràpidament. Pam, que corri a la torre. Pam. Esa poción que era.
What kind of potion was it?
I remember only that I feared to drink.
Ole! I quan comences?
Only rumors should...
Did they hurt you? Poisoned? Sleeping potion?
They were...
Vale, está.
You weren't the dead man.
How am I?
Not talking about...
Vale.
How can I help you?
Okay.
And your beloved.
Good.
Maybe you could... Your beloved. Who is he?
Did I?
I don't think so. As I see it, my medallion...
I don't know what you mean, but...
LOL, demà
you do
comences.
seem to know some things.
A les 9 al puesto, de 9 a 1.
You could be right.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse.
Not bad,
that is.
not bad.
If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to
I de
rest.
3:30 a 7:30. No està mal, no?
Loved him.
Que és administratiu al final?
Really sad story. You're not telling... I think you're... I can't...
A veure si ara no me rebenta, loco.
Annabelle, listen.
És que de munt té les ratetes aquelles donant-me pel sac. No, això no volia fer-ho, loco. Això, Irden. Deixeu-me en pau, cabrones. Hòstia, és que me destrossen, loco. Ojo! Hola, cabrones. Que collons com peguen. Fotrme un mitjà d'estos, sobre. Una pesta. Mira aquí, vine. ¿Estás viva? Hola.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a pesta.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island.
Però clar, primer no el podia baixar, la tenia que lluitar dalt,
I
saps?
know the man.
Després és quan se'n va.
Oraton, village on the lakeshore.
El que passa és que les rates allí molestant me van putejar.
We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Guarda la golondrina per després. Ah, és igual, perquè medito i les recupero, per això no hi ha problema. És quan maté les rates, quan baixaves? LOL? Pues jo l'he pegat un cop i s'havia anat, Bueno, també l'he pegat alguna rata, però... Habla con Graham. Graham de los cereales? No hi havia uns cereals que se diuen Graham? Fora, 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 deixeu-me en pau. Deixeu-me tranquil·let, que ja no vos he fet res. Em vaig nedant, sóc així de pro. Sí, claro, la medicació... Ai, sí, medicació. La meditació... utilitzes l'alcoesto i se te recuperen les pocions. Per això no hi ha problema. Medites una miqueta i ja està. Golden Grahams, sí, los cereals. Anem a por ell. Però mal que allí també hi ha una altra barqueta d'estes. Sí, que tocarà jugar més. Hola, què tal?
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
Vinc aquí a buscar cereals.
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
Sí, tio, segur molt bé.
What do you want of me?
Però dona igual que sigui de PS4, d'Xbox, de Switch... Dona igual, és que aquest joc està molt ben optimitzat, molt ben detallat, està molt ben fet. I tratat en el màxim carinyo possible. Sí, que això se nota en un joc, saps? On està tan ben cuidat.
I met her. Talk to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Que no va beure veneno, mongolín, era un somnífer.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They force you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive? But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that.
Bueno, si se l'hagués endut per enterrar-la o algo, potser s'hagués donat compte. En canvi la va deixar allí i se'n va anar. Bueno.
Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
Ara ja no es pot fer res. Va canviar-ho.
In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me.
Sí, una miqueta.
And all this time she's thought I ran, abandoned her.
Yes. Go to the tower. Talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Pues vamos.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Que cabros Geraldino? Per què ho dius? Exactament.
Let's go to the tower.
Oh, no jodes. Vaya benvingut al meu donat, no?
And now he comes to us.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I... Protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's
Chop,
get this
chop.
over with.
Chop, chop, motherfucker.
Inhuman they were. Now it's silent.
Beso verdadero.
They're dead. All dead.
Bueno, es lo que ha. Hasta la tía esta ho ha dit.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
Que un acto de amor verdadero és capaç d'alliberar-la. I per lo tant de trencar la maldició que hi ha aquí. Me pico l'escudet tot el rato i no sé que tornen a aparèixer espectres tocapilotes. Ara que morgue ell també. Ja estava. Només era al pis de baix. Jo pensava que eren 3 i no 2. 3 o 2 no me'ls esperava. Si no m'hagués tirat les cutses abans d'entrar.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Sí, la teua waifu.
It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
Ala, ves a la fiera, campeón, titán.
I'm sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
Apa, endavant. Jo faria bomba de fumadeu. Puto asco, tío. Ara és quan li xupa la cara, li fa... Ai, ai. Qué asco, tío. Uf. Menos mal. Y voló.
At last.
Pues al final... Ha tingut que morir ell, al final. Una per estar junts i l'altra per trencar la maledicció. Aquí no hi ha... aquí hi ha algo. Esta es la parte 1. Ratón de biblioteca, gràcies pel logro. Frasco de poción, mira, este es el frasco que s'havia begut. No hi ha ni mierdes, no? M'han dit?
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Hòstia, el tio este. Doncs no hi ha res més. I per aquí... Hòstia, hi ha un cofre aquí, no? Sobretot ojo de no caure, eh? I aquí no hi ha res. Ja pot ser algo bo, eh? Espada de plata magistral... Bueno, va. Ho donarem per vàlid. Ja sortim d'aquí cagant llets. No vuelvo más. La merda de torre. A veure què has dit. Pensa que Keira s'ha de quedar viva per l'Amber. No la lies. Ah, no, tranquil. Sí, ja sé com va la historieta. De fet, la primera vegada me vaig ficar rebel en ella i se me va ficar a lluitar, saps? I vaig veure que... Pensava que seria en plan... un duel i ja estaria, saps? Però no ha mort. Com que he cerrado, loco? Ah, que espera allà. Imagines que m'han deixat aquí tant? Keira que s'anul·la la maldició de la isla. Vale. Sí, jo la vaig matar. Sí, jo també vaig tindre que tornar a carregar partida perquè no la volia matar, saps? Em pensava que era pegar-li 2 cachetes al culet i ja està, però no. Vaya fail, saps? No facis spoilers, puto. A més, ja ho tinc ficat aquí que... és per adults, eh?
Move it.
Hola, bona tarda, què tal? Ets una cabrona per enviar-me a aquell lloc tan asquerós. Que ho sàpigues.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Mare que la va. Mago de la isla... Això és nou? No havia parlat, eh?
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
Sí, és nou. No li havia preguntat
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Well, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters.
No he fet tuit.
The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Ha sigut en plan ràpid i ja està. He acabado con la maldición.
5 miles free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Acabado el pot.
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
De fet és això el que busca les notes estes.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
Hasta luego, Mari Carmen.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
Més favors. És el tercer ja, este, eh?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Vaya. ¿Soc un recadero?
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Mare meua, lo que s'ha de fer pa pinxar, loco.
Hey there.
Home, si no me minjo l'arbre, millor, eh? Com si no m'haguéssiu vist. ¿En serio, eh? Ah, vale, un solo. Aturdido, what?
Runners and a water hag, my favorite.
Bruixeta, bruixeta. Bruixeta mala.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Ah, vale. Aquí se desvia. Segurament l'hauran atacat.
Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well. Yeah, merchant House Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Keira will explain this one. Human. From an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
Demonio podrido. Hola, demonio. Estás podrido.
Show me what you got. Waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
No te va a pasar... No te va a pasar nada. ¿Nadar? Lol. Pues sí que li ha passat alguna cosa, sí. Que no hi ha res més. Pues... Suelo protegido. ¿De qué nivel son? Nivell 9, uf. Farem bastant de nivell. I n'hi ha bastants. Apa, tot un poquet.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Si feia poc havia marxat. Reportada.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Vale.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
Vale. Pareix que tenim rotllet en ella.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Jennifer s'enfadarà.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. Became then capable.
¿Qué le ha pasado al tercer ratón?
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success.
Vaya.
I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Keira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole.
Se comió la princesa.
One slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogle. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen.
El único y el millón.
So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Sona de puta madre. Soy brujo, no gigolo.
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't want to shag you in the bushes, but to share a pleasant evening. But if no...
En realitat sí que vols. Y lo sabes.
Oh, all right. I'll do it.
I feel honored. Truly. Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Oh, vale. Let's go.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Well, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm.
Bueno, tampoc te passes.
Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting.
El pèl no me el toques. El último frega los platos, que cabrona.
Come on.
He de guanyar! Que com que era el rentigui els plats, els trencarà tots. Mare meu, Keira, on estàs? L'he deixat molt atrás. Voy a deixar que carregui una mica la barra. Hòstia, que ve tota pastilla. Corre, corre, corre! Corre! Que me toca rentar els plats i no pot ser. Aparta, palurdo. O si no, rentes tu els plats. Hòstia, és una missió aquí. Ja sé que no em pugui parar ara. Ai, que bé! Hauria sigut molt bo que m'hagués guanyat a l'últim moment. Però no. Collons, ni tan mal.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
Seria. Ho soc,
If only
per
I
favor.
were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here.
Ah.
Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Sí.
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
Oh.
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Didn't destroy that workshop if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands...
Tu vols les seues notes.
Fikyle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends.
Con derecho a roce. Exacte. No me apetece... Te pego. Lo siento, hay alguien más. Let's go.
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really?
És el primer pinchito del game.
And count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough.
I voló.
Keira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
El vinet. L'olor del vi. Ui, què és això?
Good. Won't have to fumble with fasteners.
Se va llevant la roba. Alguien está juguetona,
Shame. Could have kept her shoes on. Now where's that Cinderella gone to?
¿Dónde se ha metido Cenicienta? Yep. ¡Ojo, cuidado!
Found me. Congratulations.
Bueno, no ha sigut molt difícil trobar-te.
Do I get a prize?
I have nothing on me, but I'll think of something.
¡Vinga, follarín! ¡Dona la espada verdadera! No te toques, Brut. No te toques tu. Tanca els ulls, no mires això.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
Dragon algo.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Sorra! Mos acaba de putejar. Ala, mos ha dormit, però ben adormits.
Keira, where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something.
Que m'ha dormit, però ella m'ha ficat la roba, pel que veig. Un detall.
Fyke Isle, the tower.
Ai, Keira, Keira. Va detrás de les notes, però com una loca. A veure, fica les botes i els guants. Si els trobo, claro. Ah, està aquí, collons. Que segur que estic a vegades. Anem nadant. Cago en Judes. Se li ficarà una esquena a Geralt tant de nada. No passa res, això no és res per a un bruixot com Geralt. I a més té les piles carregades. Després del soparet i el pinxito en Keira, mare meua. Qualsevol no suren les piles carregades, saps? Uop! Ole, vaya salto.
A light. Top floor of the tower.
Keira, Keira, Keira. I té les notes d'Alexander, que era el que buscava des d'un principi.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
Me has utilizado, la veritat que sí, eh?
You used me.
Oh, please. I merely seized an opportunity.
Claro,
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from Fyke Isle.
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't quite toe the line. But I knew you'd manage. You're so manly and all. Geralty poo. Wipe that frown off your face, or I might think you don't like me anymore.
Sí que t'agrades, però ets una mica cabrona, la veritat.
Didn't come here to play games. I want to know what you're up to.
Naturally, you suspect me of the worst. I don't deserve that. My intentions are pure, like a virgin's tears.
Al igual, igualeta.
Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations,
No,
is that it?
pa' forrarse.
No, strictly selfish ones.
Ahí está.
The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance.
Radovid.
Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the
Radovid te
Lodge.
matarà només volet.
You're either incredibly gullible, or you're trying to play me again.
Whatever do you mean?
Radovid has one objective: to defeat Emir. Curing Catriona, stopping the plague, won't help him do that. So he'll either burn you at the stake with those notes among the kindling, or he'll make you use them to create a weapon.
Don't be ridiculous. Bacteria cannot be controlled.
Pero no
Not
le importa un
yet.
bledo.
But it's possible in theory, isn't it?
In theory, it's just as possible for a dachshund to impregnate a she-wolf. I don't have time to debate this, Geralt. I'm going to see Radovid whether you like it or not.
It's your conscience. But you do know hundreds, thousands could die.
What of it? What difference will it make if Nilfgaard's legions die by steel or because of some fucking germs? None.
A plague can go wrong, go wild. A sword won't. That's the difference.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Keira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have
Ex-consejera.
bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Sempre hi ha elecció. Claro, ve a Keir Mongen.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
Keir Mongen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
As long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome.
Yoo-hoo!
You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Antes de irme me llevaré les notes. A veure, realment jo no les vull per res. És a les enduve.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen? Beds free of bedbugs, mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Ciao, pescado. Osau. Ja la questline de Keira ja està feta. Mare meua, que has invocat aquí un ciclo. Amigos con derecho a roce. Logro desbloqueado. Molt bé, ara sí que em tocaria assuntos familiares, no? A veure, deixa'm veure. Nivell 6, les dames del bosque també està allí. Sí, quasi que la podria fer. Secundàries, tenim esta de nivell 7. Vale, maestros armeros. Contrato de brujo, nivell 8. Vale. Pues faré esta del conjurador. Asuntos familiares. Però això serà el pròxim dia, que jo crec que ja hem avançat i bastant. Sobretot en Keira, que les seves missionetes no són curtes. I anirem aquí, al lloc més a prop que hi hagué. Molt bé. Pot ser el lloc que està més a prop. Pues res, pues aquí ho deixarem. Gràcies per passar-vos i gràcies al Rick Root pels bits. El primer en donar-me bits. I no res, això és tot. Demà més i en noves missions. Pues no res, gent. Ha estat un plaer. Fins aviat. A reveure. Adeu-siau.